Today I am going to let you in on a little secret. Well, it's not really a secret. It is one of the best blenders for makeup. It's not the beauty blender. It is something else that has been around for years. And I think a lot of people forgot about it. And I am going to bring it back because I've never let it go. So if you're interested, keep watching. Before the beauty blender, before a lot of these wedges and a lot of new products that are out there now, all these new ways of applying your makeup, there was a tool that was used to apply makeup, and it's been around for years and some people still use it. And I want to talk about this tool because I find myself picking up this tool every now and then, and it works like a dream. So here it is. It is the cosmetic sponge. You guys remember this? Some of you all may not remember this, but this has been around forever. I remember this sponge when I was a little girl. It was always an orange sponge that was in the bathroom when my mom or my aunts or whatever would do their makeup. So when I started applying makeup back in the days or whatever, I opted to the orange sponge. It's $1.99 and it has been around forever. Because the significant thing about this sponge is it bends. You wrap it around your finger like this and it bends and you can get into all these little areas. It's a universal sponge for large areas and small areas. Nothing against the beauty blender. I have a lot of beauty blenders myself and all these wedges and all these new brushes, whatever. But this is the original. I feel that this is the original blender. I'm not going to say the beauty blender because that's their name or whatever, but this is the original cosmetic sponge. Now, I like to go on YouTube to see what is going on out there because I have a channel, and some of the new things are powdering before foundation. There's a new product out there that you can mix, pour the powder into your foundation for this lasting effect or whatever. You guys, that is nothing new. I have been doing that for many years by using this sponge. Okay, I move things around a little bit just so you guys can see exactly what I am doing. Right here, I just grabbed some foundation real quick. This is Inexpensive Foundation by L'Oreal. They're 24-hour infallible. It doesn't matter what foundation you use. And some setting powder. And this is loose powder. And I have my sponge. What you do is you sprinkle a little bit of powder onto your sponge. See, with the regular, those wedges and those beauty blenders out there, you can't do this because it doesn't lay flat. It's not round and it's not flat for you to work like this. So next, you go ahead and take your foundation of choice and you squeeze a little bit of that in there. So you put it right on top of the powder and then you smudge it together. And you're going to have the consistency of both. And this is a new sponge, so I'm going to do it again. The reason why I do this sometimes is because it gives me a full coverage look, and it gives you a nice powdered and a foundation finish without having to do both of the steps. So this way you're doing both of the steps in one. And then you just mix that in. You cannot do this with other blenders. So the only thing I have on is a light powder that I had on earlier today when I ran around. So I'm going to just show you how this goes on. You just press it in. Like you would do any other sponge. You guys see how even that goes on. Okay, you guys, that's how I applied the foundation and powder mix. This is the finished look. I didn't put on any powder or shadow or contour or anything. I just really wanted to show you guys how this original cosmetic sponge worked together, how easy it is to use, how you can mix your foundation and powder and sometimes even concealer in at once. It makes it easy. It gives you full coverage. It saves time. You cannot do that with these other sponges out here. Go back to the original, give it a try. I do every now and then, and I really, really, really love it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be true to you and have a good one or two.